It's 10 Minutes with William Vinegar podcast.
Good afternoon, episode 18, 10 Minutes with William Vinegar podcast, episode 18. And this is also my 6-month anniversary. I've been doing this since February 14th, actually 2 more days. It'll be the actual anniversary date. But today is episode 18, the anniversary show. It's not going to be anything spectacular that I'm going to be giving you today, other than just my thoughts on this presidential race, what's going on with the COVID pandemic, my thoughts on that, and also my thoughts on qualified immunity, like I said I was going to do. And also I have a question for you guys today, and I hope you answer it. All my friends on Facebook, I put them questions on my podcast for a reason now. And I hope you guys answer this one.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with William Vinegar podcast. He is so blunt, you can smoke his truth, baby.
Now with the COVID-19 situation, we have over 5 million cases and over 160,000 dead. I hope for you and yours that you're staying safe and healthy, that you're staying sanitized, keeping masked up. You know, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories going on right now, as far as you all know the deal. And now they got therapeutics in the works that should be coming pretty soon, and vaccines that should be coming soon. But who's actually going to take them? You know, everybody's into these conspiracy theories now. You know, common sense would tell you we need a vaccine to get rid of it. But who's actually going to take it?
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with William Vinegar podcast. He is so blunt, you can smoke his truth, baby.
Now, presidential politics. Now, Kamala Harris, the first woman to be, well, not the first woman to be selected as vice president, but the first African-American woman to be selected as vice president of the United States. Well, she's not even the first African-American lady, but she has been selected to be the vice presidential selection of Biden. Now you're starting to see all these things happening on social media, talking about her criminal record when she was a prosecutor. And you know, I agree. You know, you just have to wait and see what happens. And like I said before on prior episodes, you know, I guess it's just choosing the lesser of 3 evils. You know, we're not even going to get into the conspiracy theorist in chief. Enough said about him and his clownish, buffoonish actions speaks for themselves. And as far as Kanye go, you know, I don't know. You know, he said all those things about slavery and Harriet Tubman. You know, it makes you think. You know, even though he's suffering from bipolar disorder, and that's nothing to joke about, and nothing at all to joke about. But, and it's good, and I want to give a shout out. You know, it's good that he had that family time with Kim and North. I like that. I might not like what he said when he announced his presidential aspirations, but that moment, that family moment, was good for him, and it seemed like he needed that. But I'm still leery of him, and we'll see how that goes. And you know, if you're planning on voting, my suggestion is Go vote. Don't complain about it. Go vote. Okay, I'm back. Now the question of the day is, what will people looking back 50 years from now and be shocked and appalled by? The question of the day is, what will people look back at us 50 years from now and be shocked and appalled by? For me, that's an easy answer, but I want to hear what your answers is. So go ahead and leave your answers in the comments on my Facebook page, on this post, on this podcast post, and also on my Instagram channel, IGTV at the Mighty Sosa. All right, I'll be right back with my commentary on qualified immunity. Well, I had a file talking about qualified immunity, what the legal term is, and the Civil Rights Act of 1871 was supposed to prevent that. But they've had case law since then that has narrowed that law. That it's the Civil Rights Act of 1871. Look it up. It was supposed to protect black people from the original notion was supposed to protect black people from lynchings and such, other type of hate crimes and due process for a black person. But it applies to all of us, not just me as a black person. And you see these incidents with police. Just recently, the Santa Clarita sheriffs pulled out their assault rifles on two unarmed teenagers. And they get called out there because the teenagers were being attacked by a homeless man. And they immediately grab their assault rifles, point them at the teenagers, and arrest them. Now, you have to look on my Facebook page and look for that post I wrote about qualified immunity. You have to go to William Vinegar at Facebook and you'll see it. But, like I said on there, excuse me, you do have some good cops. But all I have to say is honor your oath. And on that note, and my throat is getting dry, I just want to say episode 18 ends. I'm glad to have you as a listener and a follower on my Instagram TV page and Facebook. And also I'm getting rid of my Facebook fan page, just to let you know. All right. God bless. Be true. And stay gold, baby. 1.
Thanks for listening to 10 Minutes with William Vinegar Podcast.
And is a threat to democracy, like I was saying. And then you got the guy Biden. God bless his heart. He's scared to come out and talk to reporters because of the simple fact that he constantly makes gaffes. I don't know if it's because of, he's older. I don't want to have no ageism or anything like that, or anybody think that, he has some sort of dementia. I don't think so. I just think that he sometimes just be speaking and don't realize what's coming out of his mouth. Case in point, with Charlemagne the God, that interview. There's a couple of other interviews that he's had recently where he just made some major slip-ups. You know, he needs to clean that up. And whoever his vice presidential nominee is going to be, you know, I think it's got to be someone that can take, you know, that can take the presidency from day one if something were to happen to him if he gets elected. And incidentally, I'm having a hard time believing these polls. You know, very hard time. And we get to Kanye, and what more can I say about him? He enters the ring after Donald Trump's Rushmore speech. You seen the tweet, and you seen the cascading effects, events that's happened ever since that tweet. You know, he has bipolar disorder, and people who has that affliction, you know, I'm no expert on it, and you know, you just hope they get help and the support that they need. And you know, he had that presidential rally saying all these things about Harriet Tubman that wasn't true, you know, and then start saying stuff about his wife, start saying stuff about Kim Kardashian, his wife, start saying things about her mother, just crazy ass shit, you know. And when I think, you know, I'm not gonna go any more into his personal life, no more. But do you actually think you want a president who is too hot and cold like that? You know, if he was seriously doing this, you know, can you vote for a president who's hot and cold like this? And I'm not taking away from anyone who has that affliction. Kim said that's part of his genius. But I can't see nobody holding the highest office, you know, that's hot and cold like that. I'm sorry. And that's my take on that right now. And due to time constraints, I was going to have my Karen of the week and my act of goodwill for the week. But right now, I don't have any material for that, so I'm sorry. But you see Karens every day. So when you guys go to the store, go to your favorite Walmart or Food for Less, you'll see a Karen. Don't worry. I was going to say 9 times out of 10. I'll say half the time you'll find a Karen. You know, and I was going to have our act of goodwill of the week. And I guess I can say it, you know, the act of goodwill this week was a street vendor in Long Beach who recently got their carts stolen. And his name was Peter Espinoza. And he recently got a $10,000 check and a brand new cart from this company called Long Beach for Us. They donated they gave him $10,000 and donated a brand new cart for him. So big ups to Long Beach, that Long Beach nonprofit. And now I'm going to have a...
Thanks for listening to 10 Minutes with William Vinegar Podcast.